Island, on the west coast of Sweden, is known for its rocky coastline and fantastic diving.
Look, there's some bubbles there. He doesn't move. John, you have to get him.
Shit, I get him.
Get him.
Get him on his back.
I think he's breathing again. Oh, he's out of air.
He's got pulse.
I'm running to the ambulance. Clear. Clear. He doesn't have the bends. He's got the sends.
But just what does it take to send? As climbers, we've become accustomed to rock stars, exotic locations, bold on-sites, and nerve-wracking solos as the norm. So just how is the average climber supposed to relate? I set out on a 2-year journey in my own backyard of Sweden with a group of amateur climbers to find out just what it takes to send. I suspected that guys who are out there climbing because it's what they love to do would have some insight for all of us.
Fall and winter time. It gets dark at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, to lengthen the bouldering season, you have to do this kind of rig stuff.
Everyday routine, unemployed, eating donuts with only one mission, that's avoiding to grow up. Figure out a way to give this day a funny content. Spend all my time on music and all my money on rent. My favorite hobby is talking, because talking is cheap. I've got an army of rag dolls.
We're trying this really cool line. It's about, must be like 20 moves long. Starts out with a 7C plus for like 14 moves. And then it's 8A from there to the top, and the crux is at the very end. Last two moves are really hard.
Marching with me, I've got rag dolls. Marching with me, if you were worn out rag doll, join my army. I've got rag dolls. Marching with me, I've got rag dolls. Marching with me, I've got.
A lot of people tend to say, well, I'm a boulder climber or you are a rope climber, and many people put me in a place they like that I was like a competitor climber because I've been competing so much, and like for me that's not at all that I see myself. I see myself as a climber, and I do trad, I do sport, I do boulder, I do everything, because the common thing is the climbing, and why choose when you can do all?
I've known Stefan Pettersson for a while. He's the one inventing the night creature climbing. Yeah, I saw some pictures of him climbing in the night, so I asked him how he had done the stuff, and he told me that he bought a generator and had some lights on the block. So I thought about it, what the heck, I'll buy a generator and go out climbing in the night, and it's really, really nice. You get the sticky condition, and I think you get the warm feeling of it too. It's really, really cool. I think more people should do that.
Oi. What is this? That's not good.
Now we don't have light.
Walking down a constant descent. Nothing's real. So what then? Should I have listened to myself?
Warm up.
In the archives of my life, down there at the same time, someone closing my eyes.
This gives me the opportunity to use time better. You can go out at 4 o'clock an autumn day where it normally starts to darken and everyone goes home. You put up the generator and work your project. You can work it until midnight.
Someone standing there in the shadows, looking back at me, waiting for someone to turn on the light. Someone standing there in the silence, listening to the dark, waiting for me.
So all these areas around Västervik are more or less developed by Stefan, doing a lot of things on his own, pushing like the harder grades. He doesn't even have a driving license, so I don't know how he gets around, because there is some distance, of course, between the areas, like smaller areas, a couple of blocks, but good quality on all the blocks. So, but it's impressive, like the work he's been doing. He has a good drive. You really want to climb, that's for sure.
You don't need to travel like to other countries and stuff like that to find the good stuff, the stuff that you want to do. I think it's right at my backyard, and I think it's that way all around Sweden actually. I think there is a lot of rock that you could actually explore and get world-class problems out of.
Kom igen. Kom igen.
And these are the cages where I grew up. Waiting on the hills, reflection house the queen.
Ja. Kom igen nu.
It's like when we gather at school, each and every day.
The best thing to find is one line up a block, no matter how hard it is. I think the most aesthetic way is when it's only one way up a block. You get these nice independent lines. It feels nice to find something like this. If you can find a 5A that's equally independent, it's nice, I think. So that's what I'm looking for when I look for problems. I would travel around and look for these lines, because That's how I want it.
Bad on lighter too. Time once was now. I don't know when the day will come when I will return. I know you'll be here when the day will come.
If you have an way up a block and you think this is the easiest way, there can be other people with other body types and other styles of climbing that finds a solution that makes it easier. What you have to have in mind is that a downrating of the problem is not a bad thing, but people tend to get, what should I say, you get hard feeling when you downrate stuff, but the rating is not the important stuff. We are only climbing on pieces of stone, and I think people should see more of the aesthetic in the lines than the rating. Kyrkscenen is this place. It's 3 gigantic blocks. There's really good lines on them. There ain't that many problems, but all are really high quality. Salvation is a long problem with like 2 stopper moves on it. I think probably one of the hardest moves is to get your ass off the ground, because you're starting so high with your hands and your foot are so low down. And then it's an awkward jump at the mid part of the route. In bouldering you could get people getting together, share the moves on the route and try together and support each other to get to the top. And that's an element I think that powers people through really hard stuff. Rewarding in sending, I think, is like when you have to work for something really hard. Then it's I like it more that way, because you can climb easy stuff and just go out and look good on the cliffs, or you can lay a hard work to it, to your sense, and get it done that way. It's really cool, I think.
With the onset of the wet Swedish winter, it would be more than 6 months before Peter Bosma would get another shot at the link-up. With crispy spring weather and new possibilities hanging in the air, he intended to climb the direct line up Stockholm's most famous block.
I actually thought I had the problem. I was only going to do a match and then go for the last hole, and then I just came off. Ah, fuck!
Sometimes that elusive element required to send is just that, elusive.
Second go was almost the same, but I didn't do it then either, and I was really tired, and I thought, well, I have to do it another day. But then a couple of friends showed up, and we just hanged out and had a good time, and I started to feel the good energy, and I really took advantage of it and used it. So I was like, well, when I felt really good, like spirit-wise, I said, well, we go for another go, and that's when everything felt perfect. I was climbing really relaxed, totally just pure enjoyment, and that's when you send. If you feel good, you perform good. That's my philosophy.
Bouldering, in its finest form, is about people banding together to find a solution. And in this symbiosis, we are more likely to reach our own goals. The autonomous island of Åland, just a couple of hours ferry ride from Stockholm, is known for its steep caves, and Peter had set out with a specific objective in mind, the second ascent of Normapävi. But objectives are fickle and can change depending on how you view them, and sometimes they are beyond our control.
Dark gold, it's dragon's gold. And when you're looking to it, you can see it, but when you like try to go and catch it, when you come in close to it, it's just gone. And then you go back and you can see it again. It's really cool. It's like a theater. We are the gladiator. It's a climb or die. One who falls first from the wall, he will be slaughtered.
Sick.
I really like the line, like really cool moves in the beginning. Then it's easy top out, but like really high, so you can just enjoy.
Myself in thoughts, I can't remember when this suit was worn. Probably way back sometime before my shoes were torn. So many times I tried to walk the line and now my feet are blue. Spilled my guts over beats, nothing left for me to do. Write a happy song until someone gives me a reason to. See, life is cruel and mean. What's the point of the pursuit of dreams when the future seems only dreadful and stinking? And all I ever got was a head full of thinking. Devils and demons are teaming up with broken dreams and boredom. I'm tired of fighting this battle alone. Please give me something that will rattle my bones and also make me feel just safe and sound like the bass drum meditative sounds that shakes the ground. And to all my friends who are still bombing with style, just wanna let them know I come back every once in a while. You can call me juvenile and say you think I'm never growing up, but you don't look a day over drinking beer and throwing up.
Today, maybe not the best. You could climb, but not the best. We have to dry up the holes, the one you're catching to, because it's dripping from it now, so. And then we go. Normapävi. So far unrepeated. It's a really cool line. A lot of moves. And finish up with like a dino thing in the top. And then like, I guess, a couple of 2-3 moves, really, really easy, just to get to the top.
I couldn't feel my finger. That was good effort.
Rejected by the deteriorating weather, Peter would have to wait for a crispy long weekend in May to attempt the second ascent of Normapävi.
This trip now here into Åland, there will be of course a lot of people. It's a long weekend. Many people will have vacation, and I felt really close to the top. So now we're heading back. That's definitely something that I want to try again. Hopefully I'll keep it together all the way this time.
Normapävi is a really steep line at Geta Caves. It's really nice. I think that's the ambitious line of Geta. And Peter has had some days on it and it's looking really, really good.
Kom igen, kom igen!
Ah, fuck!
For me, climbing, it's a lot about the whole scenery where you are. It's the nature and the people. And when you combine those two, and it's really in a good setting with good friends, that's That's perfect. That's what I'm seeking. Get your foot up there. That's the trick.
So please make your word.
Come on. Yeah, go. Come on, do it. For me, it's like you're a team. Well, if I'm the climber and I do the send, for me, all the people that supports me and around me and helps me, they are as much a part of the send as I am. If they produce a good vibe, that's really important for me. So, of course, they are part of the effort.
Words are all the same, but they are different.
There was a lot of people out here today, but in the end, when I was like ready to go, many people started to leave, and for me it was a little bit sad because I want to climb with people, not be the monkey that people are looking at. I didn't like really believe in myself. I was like, well, I won't do it today. That was like my thoughts, and really had to work with that, to change that around, get the fun in it again, and get focused, like what I needed to do. And what I needed to do the problem was not to think about that I couldn't do it. So and that's tricky, really tricky. And actually it worked out that Damien, the little boy, exactly when I was going to start, he was like going around and making some noise, and that like stopped everything. And I stopped as well, and I used that moment to change my own mind as well. So I used his energy that he had, like he was like having fun, he was doing his thing, and so I took that moment and I used it. And as soon as I did that, like the spirit in myself changed as well, and I started climbing, like, because I knew that the moment was right.
Kom igen! Wow!
It's really hard to say. I mean, it was a dab. Did you do the problem? Well, you just have to ask yourself in your heart what you think.
11, 12, 13. He's back working it?
He called me straight away. I don't know if someone told him to, or he had like, he felt bad doing it. But the bastard said it was just like 7C or something. It's like, what the fuck? What do you mean 7C? I do 7C plus dynos 4 or 5 tries, and I've done it, or 7B flash, and that's a hard dyno, for sure, and you're going to a really bad sloper.
He got the first ascent on the Elefantsbricken, and we were pretty close on that. That was good. Yeah, this one's for you, Wolfie.
Just for the record, I think it's 7C plus, I don't think it's 7C.
So we're up at the crux.
Oh, that's too high, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, something like that more.
That's
Yeah. You see, it's just floating.
That's alright.
Yeah,
Floating.
And now you see it.
Oh!
Oh!
Wow, you hear the sound?
Yeah.
I heard it.
That's Elefantsbricken.
That's Elefantsbricken.
There's only one way to say it. Best, 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 best. No. Wolfie is a nice guy, actually. Or actually, He is. But I mean, he's quite competitive, and for him, he has to, I think, show himself a little bit.
Wolfie, I'm lost. But hang on, there it is. I just saw the sign for hunting it. Well, now we wait for Wolfie. See if he's actually gonna show up.
I think there's nobody who can challenge him in hard, like dangerous stuff, like both on roots and like trad, and like deep water when it gets scary high up. And yeah, he's sending.
Johan Lou put it up 13 years ago, about 13 years ago, I'm not really sure, but it's like it's a bolted crack line and only one ascent, and that's Johan's. I went out here with Eric Massey, a friend of mine, and we say, yeah, we're gonna do this on trad. So we just racked it with like trad gear and like lowered off, and after a while I was like, man, but this is like a perfect deepwater solo route. Deepwater solo is like, it's deep. This is like deepwater solo with a high S grade. I don't know if it's S2 or S3, the highest grade. So it's like, don't fall grade. So it's safer to work it on top rope. If it wasn't for the shallow water, it's going to be just like going from scratch.
To put our restless soul
No water in the boat, let's go. Slacking.
I've just been there once swimming
No probs, bro.
Below it, just to see what it looked like. It looks like a really nice line. I've been thinking about trying it myself, but for me, 1.6 or 8 meters of water is a little bit too shallow, I think. And if I would do it, probably the way I would like to do it is more like ground up on-site try. That would be the raddest thing.
And the soil beneath our feet drops, and down we go together with our hopes and keeps. When we found out who we used to be, who we used to be. Who we used
man.
We just worked it until we knew the moves. I didn't do it on top rope in one go. I just like dialed the moves and just went into the zone again and pulled, you know, and I just came up on the top lucky without falling. So it's one of those days, and it's probably my best descent ever.
What are our limits, and how close do we come to approaching them? It is man's nature to explore, to venture into the unknown, to try and understand what lies beyond. This is possibly the great appeal of climbing, to push ourselves to the limit in hopes of catching a glimpse of what lies beyond. During the summer, climbers flock to Bohuslän on the west coast of Sweden for its pristine granite. However, it requires the adventurous to see the possibilities of developing a different style of climbing. Deepwater soloing has its roots on the limestone cliffs over the warm waters of the Mediterranean. Replacing the safety of the rope with the water below leads to the freedom of bouldering on much larger scales. During the past couple of summers, Henrik Bolander has been scouring the Bohuslän coastline in search of sea cliffs with a mind for bringing deepwater soloing to Sweden.
I just like tried it a couple of times, and the first experience was quite intimidating in Mallorca. When I went there with Henrik Bolander and we met Chris Sharma.
Henrik had identified 2 cliffs north of Lisa Shield, and when I caught up with him, he was working on a 20-meter high project with a slopey start over numerous jellyfish.
You traverse on these slopers, and it's quite a hard move going almost down, and then it's straight up with a dyno maybe 8 meters up.
Henrik would later return to Bohuslän with Stefan, Peter, and Rai Morrison to explore new possibilities.
I like it already. Damn, that looks good to me, man. That's like 10-15 meters, looks perfect. That's so good standing on the roof. Yeah. Woo.
This is the roof.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for that roof, man.
The top out looks like the top.
How deep is it here? 4 meters. We're gonna like do a somersault from the top or something. Celebration jump.
The rock is definitely something else. I've never been to any kind of scenery like this before. This is amazing. And I just, you know, and the other half of it for me is basically good company. Those 2 elements can come together. Hopefully the third will click in, which is performing.
Nice. All right. Oh, fuck! Yeah, go to the left. Go to the left. What it is, man. I mean, you're always battling. I mean, you never stop anyway. So even after you get it, you're off to the next one. So glory is only temporary. Pain is forever now. I think the more you can get into the falling in a certain way, you know, it's the more comfortable you're going to be on the rock in a way. Like if you kind of just, I don't know, I think that's part of balance in a way. I don't know how these guys did it. They're just kind of like, fuck, just rock. I don't know if they've already fallen enough times or they don't care about it and think about it. I don't know, but I have to feel comfortable enough with the one part of it to try and push the other side, you know? Going to the big wall. Scary.
Fuck! This is nice, man. Shit.
Possibly 8 days starts there, and you traverse on these slopers, and it's nothing for your feet really. And then straight up, and into that crack, and straight up. The black wall is very high. It's the highest wall I've climbed. For sure, I was just in Mallorca, and that was probably like 16, 17 meters, and this is, you know, at least 4, 5, 6 meters higher in some areas, and that's a lot. I mean, you know, at least a couple stories higher. And at that level, every meter is like amplified.
I had something to confess. The fact is that I never jumped from anything higher than 3 meters, so today it was thrilling. Like to have the feeling, the sensation that you were really high up, but you had the perfect control still. You knew exactly that you could do it. This evening, I guess this Shawn is going to try to get us drunk tonight again. Yesterday he made a good attempt.
Just one bowl.
It's always just one bowl.
But it never like, nothing happens, it's still half full.
And tonight I think it will be even better. I think everybody will end up drunk. And then we will do some arm wrestling.
Okay, oh fuck, he's drunk. Come on, Steph. Come on. Come on, Steph. Come on.
Damn, you're struggling, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Take it out.
It's a good combination. It seems like you climb good on it because I haven't climbed better than this for a long time. So, but I feel pretty spent every morning when I wake up. You know, it's like you're hungover, the sun has fried your face all day and the wind has been blowing through your ears. It's fun. It feels like you're knackered until like 2 in the afternoon before you wake up. But it's nice, man. It feels like you're out there and it's adventure.
Man, that was just all pumping out in China. Thank God it was a good ledge. Ouch! I could jump. How high is it, you reckon? 15? So you mean like here it's 15? Now it's 15, huh? Okay, 15. Going for 15. Oh, I felt it in my belly. Fuck it.
But jumping from 50 meters felt like it was the best achievement so far. I haven't tried anything hard enough yet. That's the thing, you know. And it's been like below my limit. And if you climb, if you have a good day, you're gonna nail it, you know. And that's what happened. I haven't messed up on any route. I just nailed every route, climbed perfectly on them. So, and they're below my limit, so I need something really hard. And it doesn't have to be scary. It just needs to be hard, you know. So I can have to push my limits a bit more.
Hang by a thread now. Bitten by the white moon.
Just have to sack up a bit.
Verge of the unknown.
That's it, man. Perfekt startsteg där. Så.
Jaws of the past. Getting one step closer.
That's how it goes. Postman style.
One step closer
Man,
to
there's about
the downfall.
4 more hard moves left after that.
That's one aspect of it, you know, like we're pretty lucky with Henrik because he has, okay, he's a bit loaded, he has like a place to stay. He has like he has 2 nice boats, a nice rib boats which can go really fast and you can find cracks out in the ocean. You can go an hour in one way, an hour that way. And you know, it's just effective, man. You have to have a good boat. So that's a problem, I guess. That's why a place like this is awesome. You can row out there with a boat if you want, you know. So these kind of places, they're crucial to get deep water solo going in this place. But like Black Hal, it's different. You have to have a faster boat so you can get there.
Working man on his way to the shift now. Scraping of the white gold. Gold glad when he exits. Only proof of his own pain. To the jaws of the assembly. He got the shivers of the death row. Getting one step closer. One step closer to the downfall. Getting one step closer. One step closer to the downfall.
Yeah! Got that.
Getting one step closer.
Yeah! 7C plus, I reckon, tonight, 8A. But nice one. Nice 7C plus. Really good.
One step closer.
Out on the water, probably no wind, sunny, and
scary.
Peter has promised just to fall all the time, so it's gonna be great. I think I'm gonna sit on a cliff, take a beer, and just watch him. A little bit of warm up. Now we're ready to go.
Scouring the coastline, Henrik had found another crag, but this one he'd kept as a surprise.
They seem quite excited, the guys, for some of the lines, especially the one most overhanging with the black flake things hanging out. That looks fantastic. So we're gonna see who's gonna swim first.
Right now, I think we're just outside Bovalstrand somewhere on the west coast. I haven't been here before. It's a place that Henrik found, like I think it was last year or the year before, and he kept it secret. Should be like the best spot, he said. The steepest one. Not so high, but really steep.
You think you're cool, and what you are you, but the only thing you are is a bottle of stones, and you playing your tunes on that piano. You think it's you, but it's never been you. Said la la, you cry, la la, you cry, la la, you cry, la.
And when you hit the water here on the west coast, you get up and you want to like just tell everyone what you did wrong, and you're freezing in a way and you're like stuttering and stuff. So it's not like falling in 25 degrees water. It's a bit colder, so you're gonna fight a bit more to get up. It's kind of amazing, this rock. It's like you have features over the whole rock. So if you're just strong enough, you can do like heaps of routes. I mean, look at Mallorca, it's limestone, everything's the same. Here, and you have steep granite. It's cool. You see like all the movies that's been released as well. You have Deep Water Solo, of course you get influence as well. It looks nice. I mean, it is nice. If you think like trad is the ultimate climbing, then if you try Deep Water Solo, it's even more. You have this bus you're gonna solo, you're gonna fall if you miss, and you're falling pretty far. So you're having this adrenaline rush. It's kind of safe, but it's good. It's different.
We were the other day at New Crag. Henrik found again, new place. Not so high, I'm happy for that, but steep, fun, interesting. We had a couple of goes and a couple of lines, managed to do like 3 lines, and there are still a couple of projects. And there's definitely one line that I want to go back to, see if we can do. From the first move, it gets quite tense. You more or less go for like side pulls and Gaston like shoulder, and you smearing, standing on really small holes, really small. And you, after a couple of moves like that, you more or less have to mantle yourself up in a strange way. And then it's when it gets steep, that's when you're like entering the roof. And you're just, the first time I was up there, just disorientated. I was like, where I'm going, no idea. But it was definitely really fun to be there exploring it.
I think it felt a bit hard for Bosman. He was hanging with his feet right down and doing like big moves in the roof and with the back towards the water is a bit intimidating, I guess.
I was a little bit feeling like I don't want to be in this position, like my back down at the water. I wasn't really mentally ready for that. So I'm a little bit disappointed with myself that I didn't just grab whatever it was and just try to make another move.
He probably is a bit chicken, but he's fucking strong, so when he gets there pretty easy, he like bails out. I think it's possible. I rappel down, you can probably do it different ways up there, like you can probably go up and stack and hand jam and you have knee bars and there's holes there for sure and good slots. It's pretty tough. It was like small holes and a lot of body tension, stemming in the corner, you know, like you can barely breathe when you're pushing in those holes, like, oh! And he did it so easy. If I got there, I'd have struggled like a maniac, but I wouldn't bail out. I'd just go for it until I pop.
Hopefully next time.
We live in a world overrun by information, where successes and failures are continually in focus. Could it be that sometimes the distraction of telling the story influences the focus required to stand at our physical and mental limits? While narratives have always been a cornerstone of climbing, in our media-frenzied world, has it come to the point where the goal precedes the journey? Just what glory are we seeking, and what does it take to send?
Kom upp med kroppen igen, snack. Ett move till då. Kom igen, jo!
15 hard moves. So just get going.
Stark nu, stark nu. Kom igen nu, kom igen nu! Kom igen, jo!
Crimp up and come in and match. Like more or less like finger, like says Björn. No glory, no worry. Or more or less, nothing to worry about.
Night has come, so let's go for a ride. It's the simple things that keep us alive. We left the children sleeping for all I know now. We'll let the neons show us the way to go.
First repeat on this one, and it's a flash.
That was such a fight. I was so close to coming off, like many of the moves, like match to the undercling side pull out. That was so close to going off. Jävlar, det var gummi i nacke.
Grym. The glory comes with no worry. Maybe that's how you should say it. I took 2 rest days and went back to my summer house and was just chilling out, just to get my body going again. But the rain came in and the weather is not really good at the moment. It's really wet. Many of the holes are wet. I broke a hold and had to find a new solution through one of the crackses.
People smile just for me. People getting alive just.
Actually, this is the first day and I'm really frustrated. I so wanted to do it today. I thought I had it in my body and I feel great. I'm cruising through the first cracks and up to the second one.
I got music here, up to my hips. I can get what I want, but I have what I need. Right here, you and me.
It feels so strange, but somewhere on the route I lose my power, or if it's a little bit wet on the holds, I don't know really. It was a hard lesson today. I thought I had it, but I need to come back. The bad thing is I'm leaving for Austria this week. I clip this in just to show that the project is closed. This is my project, so unfortunately I have to put this note up because I'm away for 2 weeks. So I really want to do it and open it up for everyone else to try it. But that's how it is. I had as a goal to do this route before I went to Austria. But I mean, I have another month up here in Bohuslän, and most certainly I will have a lot of more days on it.
For some, and especially boulders, the group dynamic is essential for pushing harder, for seeing the possibilities and unlocking a problem. When tied in, the effort often becomes more individual, and while this can result in a misguided sense of ownership, the struggle to solve one's own problem in the face of great adversity is nothing less than admirable. While all forms of climbing require an independent spirit, the addition of a rope necessitates it. When it comes to sending, Scott Mooney should know a thing or two. Keeping mostly to himself, he's sent more hard routes in Sweden than anyone else, and many of them second go. With few sport routes remaining, Scott had begun to focus on the gems in Bohuslän.
You don't need to go climb with so many people, really, do you? They're not going to help you up anything. Well, they're not going to help me up anything. I don't need anyone else psyching me up to get up anything. If I want to do it, I go out there and do it. No one else is going to do it for me.
Left of ideas. Now they blame their own children, bitter for what's on TV. You and me were born in 1970. And hurt and fight for freedom. Now become the face of power and restrictions, and blame their kids for being lazy. Now they hate our hometown with nothing left of ideas. Now they blame their own children, bitter for what's on TV. Yeah, you don't wanna race me.
What does it take to send? I don't know, really. I suppose there's not really many secrets. You can talk as much as you like, but nothing's going to happen if you're not out there doing it, I guess. It's pretty simple, really. Just go climbing.
Stitch it, we stitch it. That's the spirit. Stitch them up. It's cold.
I felt alive in your eyes of a broken frame. I felt a smile from your fingers, broke my pain. Easy to cry like a stranger up in flame. I'll cut my head, break a finger, tell a lie.
smile from your fingers broke my pain. Oh, sweet Mary.
Did it wrong. I forgot where to put the feet.
I've never spent this much time on one single route. I've never been close. I have had maximum 10 shots on a route, and I mean I got 20 days on this one, and of course it's getting mental, and you start think up there, oh, is it today I'm gonna send it? Is it this try? It feels good and stuff like that. It's so tricky all the way. You can't do any fast moves. You really need to control the moves and find the balance and get right in the positions. So you can't do it quick, and you can't get crazy and start jumping around up there because you're gonna get off. I think it has come to a point where it's not about the climbing or how strong I am or how good I know the moves and stuff. It's more like if I really want to do it or not. It's so strange every time I get up in it. I'm kind of sure I will do it that day. I had a good day yesterday with a really good try, the second try. Felt solid all the way, but I still can't do it. I think it's gonna be really nice when I do it, because for like the last 10 days on it, it's been like I can send it any try now, and what am I gonna grade it? What am I gonna write about it? What should I do? I've been thinking about those things, like it's already done, but it isn't. So maybe that's the problem. I haven't tried every route in Sweden, but I climbed quite a lot, and I never come up to anything like this.
Yeah, you got it.
It's just not those crimpy routes that normally is in Sweden. It's power and body tension, everything. And it's really nothing like anything else. It's up for everyone to decide if it's cool or not, but for me, I really love it. It might be the coolest line in Sweden. This is my 28th day on. Every day I've been on it, I found something new, something better, and I'm feeling a little bit stronger all the time. So it feels like, I might be able to do it, I might be able to do it. Maybe next day. And I got up there and I was thinking like, here it is, I'm just gonna clip. And I took up the rope and I put the draw in the wrong direction. So when I tried to clip from left, I couldn't because the gate was on the right side. So I tried to change it in my hand, but I couldn't. And then I lost my power in my left hand. It's really hard to put a feeling on it, but it was like being hit in the face again by this route. I mean, I so had it. I thought I had it. I had the rope up, and I was just about to clip and celebrate, and the clip was wrong, and I fell off. I was sitting down there in the sun and tried to get psyched and just to get the motivation back, because I wanted to do it. And my friend come by and said, just go up there and have fun. And I went like, no, I'm going up there to kill it, because it's no fun anymore. I don't want to fall in that clip one more time. I mean, it's now or never. So I went up there, and it was nothing that could stop me that try. That was the perfect try. I think that was what I needed, because I have it in my body. I got the strength, I got the endurance, but I really needed to psych up and just do it. When I was climbing, I think I was totally empty. There was just one thing, and it was to get up to that last hole and clip the anchor. It was nothing more there. I didn't notice if I was tired or if I felt bad. I didn't analyze anything. I was just climbing. Now I'm gonna shave my beard off. I've been saving this for a while now, and I said I wouldn't take it off before I do it. And it's getting kind of ugly, so I'm quite happy to take it off. It was a good evening. Watched some bad climbing movies, drinking some wine, fell asleep quite fast, I guess. So it was good. I think we all were tired. My plan now is to get in order with my life. I think I need some time to just get all my stuff together.
Wine. Did you bring a lot of wine this time too?
No, we gotta go get the wine, man. It's in the store.
Ah, okay. Then you really gotta be quick because I can see the land definitely.
I gotta go, man.